Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journey to Wisdom Wealth. My name is Tara. Today, we're going to be going over closing out my June paycheck, the very last one, so we can be done with all the paychecks of last quarter and get into this quarter's paycheck to paycheck budgets. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. You know you're already part of the what? Grateful King, 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 Grateful King, 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 Grateful King, 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 Grateful King, 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 King. If you're new here, I hope you still work on getting everything. The point of this video here is to get everything in green to know we made it to zero. All right, so we're gonna go over here and look in the bank. So the last thing we did was withdraw $44 to go into our HOA fund. So here's Navy Federal. Here's Navy Federal for $1, and we need to find that over here and make that green. Navy Federal dollar for savings, and we're gonna go ahead and find our bucket and our green. There we go. And then 233.50 is the under debt payments, and that's going to be for the second half of my car payment. My car payment is a split payment, so I just went past it. There it is, 233.50. I split it up, and it's a total of 467. And then the next thing we see here is 43.20, which is my security equipment, which is right here, and that came out. Everything here is what's coming out of the bank. And so once it comes out the bank, then we can mark it as out in general. I got $10. Okay, wait a minute. If you're new here, we celebrate all the small wins. Any extra money coming in, all the things. Okay, so $10.01. And if y'all give me 2 seconds of your time, what I'm going to do really quickly is add a new little spreadsheet and just call it extra funds for right now, because I told you guys when I was doing my July new goals that something I want to do was kind of keep track of more things, and being able to see what I'm actually making in these months is going to help me. So I'm going to count this in July. I have a different spreadsheet. I don't even know where it is right now. But actually, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Is it here? Is it here? No, that's not it. That's actual tracking for our expenses, girl. We're going to get into that. That ain't it. Anyway, so let's get back to our budget. And let me do those extra funds really quickly just so I can remember. In here for the month, it's what? We're just going to put what real quick, and then we're going to put amount. If you're not new here, girl, this is normal, my sidebar. So this is Amazon, y'all. So that 1001 was an Amazon payment. I barely ever get payments from Amazon. I've been on Amazon like with links for years, and I think I've gotten maybe 3 payments overall. Okay, so I'm excited about it, and I'm looking forward to having more payments because, as y'all know, this quarter, one of my main goals is to start other streams of income so that I can get out of debt faster and start saving for other things and living my life, and also having another way to support myself if anything ever happens, especially in this economy that we're in, right? Okay, let's keep moving. So that's my little fake tracker. I made another one, but I don't know where it is right now. And so that's going to go into miscellaneous side income up here as $10.01. Shout out to whoever been clicking them links. Thank you. The mortgage did come out at 1308.26, so we can go ahead and make that green. I feel like a lot of different things happen, so anytime my budget is off like slightly or something I didn't know comes in, it kind of stresses me a little bit because I'm like, I like to, y'all know I like to get down to zero. Y'all know I like to get down to zero. What I just did right there was took the money out of my buffer so I get a full idea of what the balance is. That's all I just did. And let's keep going. So 280 was deposited in. I'm not going to count that, because I'm not going to count a lot of these because 280 was taken right back out here. Basically, what that 280 is just my variable cash envelope, which y'all saw that video where I stuffed. I'll link it somewhere or have it at the end where I what? That video where I unstuff and stuff my envelopes, and that's the 280. So I moved it in, deposited from my month ahead, and then I went to the bank. So let's keep going. So we have 3 cents here of interest. So we're going to add that into side hustle other type thing. So plus 0.03 cents. And then we had 22.68 deposit. Okay, so all of these things were like for things I bought, for Bath and Body Works that I bought. This money was money I zelled over to cover the clothing purchases when I went to Old Navy and did shopping. And then 44.50. All of these deposits into the thing were to pay on my credit cards. So all of these here, let's see if they actually add up. Let's see if they add up. I don't want us to be fighting, but let's see. So we have 22.68 plus 121.98 plus 44.51 plus 11.97. They're all different amounts because they're coming out of different categories, plus 342. All right. And so now Capital One. So we have $213.90. We can see $12.85 came out of Capital One. So I'm deducting that from there. And then 201.14. And now we're back to zero. So basically what I'm saying is I'm not going to calculate all of that because I calculate those type of things when I do my tracking of my credit cards, but all of these equal these two payments. So they're zeroed out, and this 280 zeroes out that one we're talking about. Boom. Okay. So here's 102. 102 was deposited because of money that someone else gave me to help me pay groceries. So that actually went to the credit card as well, I believe. Ooh, I don't remember. What's this for? Okay, I moved $20 in for the cousin trip and sent $20 out to my sister. That'll zero itself out as well. This though, we're gonna have to come back to this 102. I see that I put it in, but I don't remember exactly what that was for. I think that was for groceries. But the question is, why don't I see the grocery bill pay? Oh, here it is. Well, but so this one's going to be off a little bit, right? So this is 102 that I deposited because I can't deposit cents. And it was a grocery bill of 101.77 on the credit card. So I paid 101.77. So I really have 23 cents left. So not to have myself off by 23 cents, I'm going to add that there were additional 23 cents left on that bill, right? So that's basically this clearing this with 23, the 102 clearing the bill that I paid with it, and a couple cents left. And these two zero each other, so I'm not even going to confuse myself anymore. $100. This, I do know what this is. So the $100, we did that together when we saved at the end of the month on our unstuffing, restuffing, the same video I was talking about before. In that video, we had $49 left, 9 of which we put to our Panda Challenge and 40 of which we sent to the bank. Then I took $60 that my friend gave me and added that together. 60 plus 40 is 100. And that $60 is also right here. And then, so $100, did I pay anything? I feel like I have money coming out. Okay. That's why I told y'all this one's going to be kind of confusion. I understand, but I'm not trying to confuse y'all. So let's go slow. All right. So this time I'm going to write it down because I don't want to confuse myself either. So instead, I'm just going to put the $100 here in income too. Okay. And I'm going to leave a note here that says exactly what it is. Y'all know I love my notes. So the $40 was for the leftover cash stuffing money, and $60 was money given to me, right? Boom. Okay. We got that. Now, that's my check. We ain't going to worry about that yet. Let's talk about this. I also transferred. Well, these will go together. Well, no, I kind of have to. I'm trying to think. Okay, so here's 99 cents, and that is the Apple card. So What we're also going to do in this particular situation, just so we can get to the number we're supposed to get to, I don't really want to include this. I'm gonna put this off to the side, just over here, okay? And then 59.94. I don't really want to include in this particular pay because it's all in July. It really should go with the other ones, but this 59.94 is Zelle money I sent to myself to pay for Epidemic Sound that I put on my credit card, and I moved it out. I transferred it Zelle through Ally out of like my YouTube tax money because I didn't get charged for taxes last year and I had $200 sitting over there. So I took 59.94, and this will pay Epidemic Sound, which I will schedule today, to come out. And the 99 cents we talked about, and 30.77 is a Capital One payment. So Capital One payment is coming out of that $60 that's in this $100, which leaves us with like 20 something dollars. I don't normally log those because it has to do with the credit card, but I want this to balance out at the end. So I'm going to go under credit card and put, I'm going to put the 30 instead of 77 here. And that way that'll zero back out of that. Now, I want to handle that 59.94 later. So I'm going to put this off to the side as well. And then I think that we have covered everything that we see here. I think. Let us pray. As this one's a little bit different. So, let us go and transfer, because out of this $100, 40 is supposed to go over to Kill a Bill Fund, because that's money, any money we have left over, most money that we have left over from our unstuffing will go to the Kill a Bill Fund to pay that off. So let's go there and transfer that over so we don't have any extra money in there either. So transfer from here to Kill a Bill, and that is going to be $40. That's rollover from June pay 1. No, June pay 2. We'll call it, or no, from cash envelopes, June. Review. Okay, so we have $40 going out. So we need to make sure success. I haven't said that on video. We need to make sure that we say that that went in. So we'll put $40 going out into other, and that will just leave ourselves a note. Kill a Bill Fund, and then we'll make that green as well. So let's do quickly review our numbers and make sure that everything over here now is green. So, $40. Oh, let's talk about the $40 for the gym. So if I say so one more time, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. $40 for the gym. The gym, I'm not going to go this month. I'm not sure I'm going in August either, but for now, I'm not going to go because there was a lot of cancellation last month, and then in the beginning of the month, we were supposed to have class, and then it's a studio that my instructor rents. So the person who owns the studio had an event. Therefore, we were not able to go then. I kind of just got out of the routine of doing it, and now I'm like, we're on the 11th, and I don't feel like doing it now for this month. I'll probably jump back on the train in August, but I'm going to take the $40 that I was supposed to be putting towards the gym, and I'm going to move it over to Kill a Bill Fund. If I'm not going to work out, I still walk most days at work, which is good. However, I'm just gonna take this $40 and put it towards paying down that dental bill sooner for this month. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer out that $40 that's in there, that should be in there, and we're going to put that other $40 into Kill a Bill as well. Girl, we can type it. And there it is, and that's $40. And money from July Zumba that we're just not going to go to. And it's nice of her because I think she realized that transfers, success, woo! It's really nice of her because I think she realized that it probably was a little off-putting that we'd been missing so many days and then we had to cancel again, that she actually reduced the price to $30 for this month, but it still just was not enough initiative for me to go. Success. And $40 was moved but we're gonna write zero in there, and we're gonna add $40 more to other where Killer Bill is, and we're gonna update our note. So $80 to Killer Bill fund, and we're just gonna actually make it 80. Okay, and now I think let's keep going down. Make sure we didn't miss any numbers, and it didn't turn green. We did that, so we should have made it green. And okay, so everything is green, and it says we should have $44.15 as our remaining buffer amount. Okay, that is what it says. Why does it say so much? I'm not really sure. I feel like why should we still have $44? That seems in my head it seems wrong, but maybe it's right. $44? Mm, mm. Y'all, I'm so confused. I don't know. Maybe it is $44. Let's just see. So what we would do then, I think, is take the 1681.60, and is that what we have left? Minus 44.15. Yeah. Okay. How do we? I don't know how we have that much left, but we have 1637. So the total of these two, because we did not include the new check and the money that I moved over for the credit card, the total of that is $16.37.47. And we have 16, which is what we have left, 1681.60, and we have a buffer of 44.15 left. That's 1637.45. So that's perfect. That means we cleared everything plus our buffer and left what actually should be left, which should be the next paycheck plus the 59.94. So somehow it worked out. Yay. I just don't understand why we have so much money left. Like our buffer was like $4 and some change, I thought, when we first started this. Okay, it makes sense to me now. I forgot that a part of this $100 wasn't used, but will be used. Like a part of that 60 was used. Only $30.77 was used. So we have about $29 of that left, plus the $4, plus the Amazon money. Okay, so $40 makes sense as the balance. What can we actually use out of that $40 is where we're at, 44.15. So let's just say $30 still needs to be put on the credit card. So $14.15 is still there. And $10 was Amazon, and $4 was already the buffer. So what I'm going to do is take the $4.15 and I'm going to move that over to our Killer Bill fund. Baby, Killer Bill is getting money this month. All right. So we're going to go ahead and add the 14.15 here. Oh, I should have put an equals in front to make a actual thing, and we're gonna put that $14.15 equals the rollover of this check. We're not making the full 44. We're leaving 30 because that actually needs to go to pay on the credit card for like some eating out or something. So let's go ahead and move our 14.15. Roll over for June pay 2. From Tara to Killer Bill, transfer success. Come on, paying them bills off. Paying this debt off. Come, y'all see the sun? Come on, sun. The sun know what's up. The sun knows what's up. So I'm going to go ahead and put 30 as our rollover. We actually are going to have a rollover amount this quarter. And we're at a what? Zero base budget. Zero base budget. Zero base. Zero base. Zero base budget. Wait, did I happen to tell y'all that it's Friday? It's Friday. It's the end of the week and a great day. Good day. Fantastic. Wonderful day. I'll let Monique take it on back to the rest of whatever she has to say on that. But yeah, that's where we're at. We are done. This took me way longer than I thought it was. But again, there were some nuances in this month's budget that was different than last month's, like our normal closeout. There was a lot going on. So yeah, I think we're good here. We can stop here, you guys. I'm at zero. We have some transfers, some rollovers, things going on. Killer Bill Fund is looking amazing. I feel like we have almost $200 to put towards that bill now. That includes our normal 103 payment. Did I pass it? Because y'all know I like to just scroll on by whatever I'm trying to look for. Y'all, there it is. $206.67. Honey. Honey. So when that payment is due on the 28th, let's go. Let's go. Hold on real quick. Y'all see it? So our payment is due on the 28th. You see how they did that? They moved the minimum amount from 40 to 31. Who are you playing with, Synchrony? Stop playing with me. We're not doing that. Because y'all trying to keep people in debt and hit them with the interest. We're not doing that over here. As long as the Lord provides. We're not doing that. Okay, so we're at 928. We already have 928. We're going to put the calculator right in front of the numbers. I need 9,028. Absolutely not. 928.28. We're going to be paying 206.67. We're already at 721.61. And we haven't allocated out the, like, I want to put like $100 from the Georgia surplus thing they sent us and maybe like $50 from YouTube. So possibly another 150 to this. Excuse me? What? Anyway, I'm so excited. God shows me all the time that anything is possible. Even when I'm like, girl, we don't got it. We don't got it. We don't got it, but we do. And do. And do. I don't know where my face went. And do. And do. Okay, that cook. You see the sun shining on your girl, on your girl. I'm done talking. I'm done. We're finished. We're done. Thank you so much for rocking with me today. I hope that your quarter 2 is going amazing. Quarter 3, child, don't run us back. Don't run that back. Quarter 3 is going well, and that quarter 2 closed out amazing. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. And I love you. Mean it. Bye.